Good morning, brothers and sisters. It is welcome to the New Jersey Cheon prayer vigil. Let us start off this morning by offering one full bow to our heavenly parents and true parents. 전지인 참부님께 경배. 바로. Now let us recite the family pledge. First in Korean and then in English. I actually can't read the Korean. Now, Kimi, are you able to read the Korean today?
Sure, no problem.
Thank you.
Okay. 전국 초인 우리 가정 참사랑을 중심하고 매일 주제적 전산세계와 태산적 지산세계의 통일을 향해 전진적 발전을 촉진할 것을 맹세하나이다.
Thank you. Number 5. Our family, the owner of Cheon, pledges to strive every day to advance the unification of the spirit world and physical world as subject and object partners by centering on true love. And if I could ask Hans Moyer to be able to offer up the opening prayer, please.
Morning, our Heavenly Parents. Thank you so much for bringing us all together again. And we want to greet you and open our hearts and our minds, Heavenly Father, to your guidance and how you are speaking to us, Heavenly Father, this morning. Our true parents are really longing to realize your ideal, realize your dream. And each and every one of us are committed to fulfilling that dream as well. So, Father, please guide our conversation this morning. Please help us to see from your perspective and then act and based on that viewpoint. We thank you for all of your love and care. We pray all these things in all of our names. Hans Moyer, from our blessed and central family.
Aju. Thanks so much for your prayer, Mr. Moyer. Now we're going to be getting into our morning light stretches. So if I could have everyone reach up to the sky, stretch your arms. I can get a nice good stretch there. And then lean over to the right. To the left. Put your arms forward. Lock the fingers and pull. You really feel it in your upper shoulders, shoulder blades, and back. Switch. Ooh. Perfect. Now we're going to cross over our arms like so. Ooh. And switch. Now we're going to put arms on the head. Now we're going to put our hand forward and stretch our fingers back. Switch. Switch hands. Perfect. Now to work on our legs. If you are sitting, you can raise your legs and just do like leg holds. Put your legs and hold it. If you're standing, you can pull up your knee like so and press it to your chest. Actually, if you're sitting, maybe you can do this too. Might be easier than doing leg holds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we can take these next 10 seconds to work on anything that you want. Okay. 8, 6, 2, and 0. Thank you so much, brothers and sisters, for that stretching and strengthening time. Hopefully everyone is all situated physically. Now, let us situate ourselves mentally by sharing gratitude for this week, or yesterday, or this past month, because it is a new month. So I will see everyone after the breakout rooms. Welcome back, brothers and sisters. Thanks so much for your breakout rooms. I hope everyone enjoyed it. I had an amazing breakout room with President Naokimi, Pastor Naokimi, and Miss Caroline Hansen. But I'd like to invite up Pastor Naokimi because he wasn't able to share his gratitude points fully, if that's okay.
All right, Shojin. Yeah, I think he asked me to share because my gratitude was Shojin. I mean, he's such an amazing guy. And yesterday he said he came here, to Clifton to serve and support the community. And all day he was doing different projects to support different members of the community, from cleaning soot in a old prayer room to driving people to pick up glasses. And anyway, so just my gratitude today is for Shojin Sharf coming to our community and serving. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks so much for your gratitude point, Pastor Naokimi. And yes, I'd like to carry on with the program. We'll be continuing our Mother of Peace reading. I don't know who's reading it actually, but whoever, I'd like to welcome up again Pastor Naokimi to come up to read the Mother of Peace reading for today and share his reflection as well.
All right, so let's looks like you already have a request, Shojin. All right, let's read the Mother of Peace, the section for today. Good morning, brothers and sisters. In 1958, our first missionary crossed the sea to Japan, and the next year, a few trusted members pioneered missions in the United States. Given the impoverished state of our Korean church, it was almost unthinkable to start foreign missions in Japan and the United States. But our purpose went beyond being solely a Korean group. To bolster these budding foreign missions, Father Moon undertook a 10-month world tour in 1965. The course included a period where he drove with a few followers to every state in the continental United States to consecrate prayer sites that we call holy grounds in each. He met our missionaries and their young members in the United States, Europe, and other countries, and met prominent public figures, including former U.S. President Dwight Eisenhower. On this momentum, the flow of unification missionaries into Europe, the Middle East, and South America began to rise. Supporting the organization and coordination of all these missions made conditions arduous, both in the mission field and in Korea, and sometimes Korean members would shake their heads and say, things are getting worse. But in the 1970s, the divine principle of the Unification Church spread through the world. Many tens of thousands of young people heard the lectures and left their old lives to dedicate themselves to God's providence. It wasn't long before the countries of the world, as though with one accord, gathered their energy to oppose us. But our movement was like a roly-poly toy. The persecution hit us, and we bounced back. It hit us again, and we bounced back again, even stronger. Okay, so yeah, I think a few thoughts for today. Just one thing that stood out was how early in the ministry already two parents went global. Because 1954 was when HSA UWC was officially established, but 4 years later, already kind of going to Japan, and then the following year, a few people started to pioneer in the United States. So really, in a relatively short period of time, two parents were already expanding internationally and globally. And understandably, even from a logical mind, yesterday I was mentioning this, it's very easy to feel that maybe that's too much in too short of a time. That it might be better to focus on the local foundation before going global. But with that kind of determination and vision for global impact, I think I can't imagine a world tour in 1965. Yeah, just kind of like trying to think like if they, I guess they had commercial planes back then, but it's like doing a global tour um, in 1960s was quite bold. Yeah, and then within those early years, even having the ability and foundation to meet, the president of the United States, former presidents. But yeah, because they did that, seems like we were able to expand missionaries throughout the world. And Mother says here that by the 1970s, the divine principle really was shared throughout the whole world. And then it ends with this point that as we expanded, there was a lot of persecution. But yeah, Mother is encouraging us each time we face persecution, we would come back stronger, like a roly-poly toy. I don't know exactly what that is. I should have looked it up, but every time, yeah, there was opposition and persecution, we came back stronger. And it really reminds me that we're kind of in that period again, particularly Japan, where there's a national level persecution. Again, in anything, there's cause and effect. So I do feel there's always a portion of responsibility that we have in why certain things happen. So I don't think we should deny that or neglect that. But at the same time, know for surety that this is also, call it what it is, which is persecution based on religious discrimination. So, of course, we can learn and do better, but if we can trust that this is, yeah, unjust persecution, then we can continue strong in our faith. And on that foundation, whenever there's persecution, but you stay true, then really there's a condition set where tremendous growth and blessings can follow. So I do feel that as tough as it is, I want to continue to pray for our brothers and sisters in Japan and also maintain and continue to invest our own devotion so that whatever challenge that we're facing globally as a community, that can become the fruits or foundation for even greater expansion to come in the future. So that's what I feel and I hope. And I think, yeah, the one thing that can encourage Japan and the rest of the world most is if America can grow and develop and show progress. This will give a lot of courage and hope to others around the world. So, really, with that in mind, I want to focus on where we can make a difference, which is think globally, act locally, and within our realm of influence, invest our energy so that we can continue to move forward and also give hope to the rest of the members and to true parents and to God. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Pastor Nakimi, for that amazing sharing. Yes, that was spoken like a true pastor. Yeah, we gotta think globally, to act globally, to expand our realm of influence. Like I was reflecting about that recently, like how much control we have as like an individual and what we want to do to contribute to the world. And so, yeah, I hope that we can all be able to do that in our own individual daily lives. So Now let's go into our breakout rooms to discuss what stood out from us from the Mother of Peace reading from today, as well as our reflections. Welcome back, everyone. Hope you guys had an amazing breakout room. I had two amazing couples with me, Michael and Maria Kylie, as well as the Lapalcan couple. But Mia-san wasn't able to finish sharing, so I'd like to invite up the Lapalcan couple to finish their reflection points.
Hi, good morning, brothers and sisters. Yeah, I couldn't finish was I was trying to explain Dr. Kari and explain about the missionaries went out all over the world at that time. Anyway, two parents knows exactly the formula course. And in the memoir, the mother was saying that about the toy, roly-poly toy. We are always like a back and forth, or sacrifice for the world. God loves the world, therefore he sent Jesus and be crucified. Yeah, this is a, formula course. We have to understand that. And then, amazing. Our movement is exactly following God's, providence. We are lucky one, very lucky one. And we don't know, how our little sacrifice is God using it. Yeah. And a big sacrifice too. Yeah. So much brothers and sisters, blood, tear and sweat and, even blood, Yes. Yeah. Thank you so much, brothers and sisters.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
And just briefly, I was just mentioning, I've heard from different sources a number of times that the upwards of America being successful. So perhaps we don't realize it that much living in America, that people in other parts of the world are looking for our advancement and progress and success, for them also to be successful. So that was kind of my takeaway today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, the Lapalcan couple, for sharing. And I believe we have time to invite up one more person to share. So I'd like to invite up Dr. Michael and Maria Kylie to share their reflection points for today.
There we go. Okay. Oh, good morning, brothers and sisters. It's a lot of fun to be in a breakout with a breakout room with Shojin and the Lapalcans. Lapalcans are a wonderful couple that has dedicated so much to UPF and contributed to that foundation there. We were among the missionaries who were sent out in 1975. We'll read about them next time. But I'm aware of how much sacrifice that was for America to send out people to, what was it, 70 countries? 120, but I don't remember how many we actually got to. But it basically emptied anybody who had any experience in America. And this is just what True Mother is describing in Korea. She sent her best people overseas, and I think Korea suffered because of that, and I think America did as well. Of course, that means that those of us who went out need to really contribute to the substance, contribute here. But I'm aware that Dr. Young's emphasis on America serving the world is consistent with what True Mother is saying here and what true parents have done right from the beginning. So sometimes we may feel that we need to establish ourselves more here in America, particularly with the financial challenges we face now. But that's not true parents' heart. Their heart is to go out, reach out to the world and serve the world.
Yeah, I'm very grateful for our experience as missionary overseas. We were called to Tunisia, North Africa, St. Augustine's country. and it's a Muslim country. And I'm very grateful, even though it was very difficult. It was a very different culture and a different language, but we were thrown into this new environment, and we needed to make the most out of it to find spiritual children and lay a foundation for that country. And to be in a Muslim country is very different than to be in a free country like here in America. We had to watch our steps, and we were kicked out. And we went to France, and we had a important connection, a third person in the government, and we contacted that person who was at the same time in Germany, and that person responded and called us back to Tunisia. So this in itself was a big miracle, and we had established the condition to stay. We were doing the Cherokee condition. We were walking around the town, Tunis, for 7 days. And afterwards we were kicked out, but also we were called back on that foundation. So to do the Cherokee condition, to be called back to the country we were destined, was a huge miracle and a very deep experience for us. And 1 year afterwards, our daughter Enme was born. And the third person in the government sent us a huge gift, congratulating us for the birth of our first daughter, the first blessed child in a foreign country from the missionaries. So we are very grateful for that experience. And it really deepened our faith in God, in Jesus, and in our two parents.
During that time, we learned in spades how important conditions are, spiritual conditions. They're a very helpful, useful spiritual tool. Thank you.
And also we met President Nixon soon afterwards.
That's right.
He came to visit Tunisia, and Michael, he was officially a journalist, and so we could meet President Nixon at the airport, and he wrote something for our children.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it was a historical.
Thank you so much, Dr. Michael and Maria Kiley, for your sharing. Feels almost like a testimony as well. So much work that you're able to accomplish in your mission. I feel like that's a very important thing to share as well. Yeah. I really like the point about the roly-poly toy. I feel like we should all bounce back in our lives whenever we're facing difficulty and challenge. So I feel like that's something that we can do to inherit and kind of put in our lives and put that into action. So yes, thank you so much, everyone, for your sharings and for the reading for today. I'd like to pass it now to Atsushi Takino of the New Jersey Family Church, Cheon, for our closing remarks and prayer.
Good morning. Thank you. So Friday today, we have an international prayer vigil from 8 a.m. So please come join us in our Cheon, New Jersey. So today I'd like to invite Jake from Cheon. Please join me in my prayer. Good morning, Heavenly Parent and true parents. Thank you so much. Today is the first day of the last month of this year, Heavenly Parent. 2023, Heavenly Parent, we came to the first day to conclude, Heavenly Parent, all the things that we have done this year, Heavenly Parent. And it's so precious, Heavenly Parent, looking back, Heavenly Parent, how our community, Heavenly Parent, really tried our best this year, Heavenly Parent, to really support our True Mother's vision, Heavenly Parent. And as we continue this tradition of Cheon prayer vigil together with this community, Heavenly Parent, we are so grateful, Heavenly Parent, because we could be able to really learn and understand your heart deeply, Heavenly Parent, and also our true mother's heart, Heavenly Parent, and even our elders' heart, Heavenly Parent. And I think, Heavenly Parent, this is a very important opportunity for us, young people, Heavenly Parent, as we serve you as we serve this community, Heavenly Parent, to inherit that heart, Heavenly Parent, of really living for the sake of others, Heavenly Parent, and really think, Heavenly Parent, how can we be able to really help in liberating your heart, Heavenly Parent. We know, Heavenly Parent, that it's not easy, Heavenly Parent. For sure, there are so many times, Heavenly Parent, that we will experience a lot of difficulties and challenges, Heavenly Parent. And sometimes we feel, Heavenly Parent, that we are about to fall, Heavenly Parent. And I know, Heavenly Parent, that experiencing that level, Heavenly Parent, is not easy, Heavenly Parent. So I pray, Heavenly Parent, that as we learn from our elder spirit and true parent spirit, always get up, even stronger, Heavenly Parent. We really want to have that kind of mentality, that kind of heart, that kind of spirit, Heavenly Parent. And for sure, Heavenly Parent, that we can only do that if we always align ourselves to you, Heavenly Parent. If we understand, Heavenly Parent, our value, the value of what we're doing, Heavenly Parent. We know that we are in a channel book era, Heavenly Parent, but this era also, Heavenly Parent, is a pioneering for us. We never experienced this era, Heavenly Parent. And everyone of us, Heavenly Parent, really doesn't know, Heavenly Parent, what to do, Heavenly Parent. But for sure that with our alignment, Heavenly Parent, with our true parents, with our alignment with our leaders, Heavenly Parent, and we with the unity, Heavenly Parent, for sure we can be able to really bring this era to pass, Heavenly Parent, and be able to conclude your providence, Heavenly Parents, beautifully by establishing a kingdom of heaven here on earth, Heavenly Parent, by setting up an environment, Heavenly Parent, in our family, in our community, and hopefully it expand to our nations and the world, Heavenly Parent. This world needs to be restored, Heavenly Parent. This world needs that the environment, Heavenly Parent, where people can grow our relationship with you, Heavenly Parent. So I hope, Heavenly Parent, that we can always think the value of what we're doing. I pray for each one of us here, Heavenly Parent, who are investing, Heavenly Parent, a lot of sacrifices, especially our blessed families, Heavenly Parent, to always stand forefront, Heavenly Parent, to support your providence. Without them, Heavenly Parent, we will never survive, Heavenly Parent. We're so grateful that because of their foundation, the victory is sealed for sure, Heavenly Parent, in the future. It's all about our dedication, Heavenly Parent, and cooperation, Heavenly Parent, with you. Thank you so much, Heavenly Parent, for always giving us inspiration day by day through this Changshumon prayer vigil, Heavenly Parent. And I hope that as we open this month, we can be able to really open it with a grateful heart and gratitude, Heavenly Parent. And all of these things I would like to offer in behalf of all the blessed families gathered here today in my name, the Jake and Jin Robust couple, Drew.
I can have everyone unmute for our unison prayer.
Our loving Heavenly
愛す
Parent,
る天のどうも様、びっくりしてまたご一緒になっていただいたことを心から感謝申し上げます。
That we finally close, Heavenly Parent, the month of November.
praise
A new day, Heavenly Parent, a new month, new vacation, Heavenly Parent, refreshing our mind and
Enjoy reflexión de hoy.
really setting up, Heavenly Parent, more goals, Heavenly Parent, that we need to achieve.
Imaginar cómo era el mundo en ese tiempo.
Spirit, Heavenly Parent, the mindset,
Misionero fue
everybody
enviado
will Heavenly Parent, all
challenges
our age,
in their way. Muchos años nuestro Padre verdadero
really
vivió
come alive
always
this Heavenly Parent, there's all right. I really want to offer this video, Heavenly Parent, this year,
6 meses y estar en
I know, Heavenly Parent, that you are really sure, Heavenly Parent, that you are really understand why the conference is here.
momento oficial de la iglesia en
Mindful life,
de 24 años más tarde.
I don't want to
Padre,
Heavenly Parent,
el misionero
what I'm doing here.
Podemos mencionar ese movimiento tiempo que estaba creciendo tanto que entonces lograron ir el himno nacional de Japón, de Estados Unidos,
Johnny Tyson no email
de algunos años, hermanos y hermanas cercanos a nosotros, verdaderos, tantos desafíos. Que cada uno de nosotros pueda ser sus miembros, sus pioneros, tuvieron tanta fe, tanto corazón, determinación, tanta valentía también. Podamos heredar hermanos, pioneros, líderes, misioneros, fueron a nivel mundial, un movimiento todavía en Corea tan grande, muchas dificultades, gracias a ellos, empezar a expandirse por Latinoamérica, por Europa, te ruego por la protección de la Madre verdadera,
Aju. Thank you so much, brothers and sisters, for our closing prayer for today and for this brand new month. November is behind us. December is the last month of the year. Let's make sure that we bounce back, brothers and sisters, like that roly-poly toy. Let's finish this year strong and cut the dove, like they say on GPA. Thank you so much, brothers and sisters, for having me this time. And I'll see you guys some other time. Bye.
Thank you, Shojin.
Good day, everyone.
Thank you,
Soon.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tony.
Thank you.
Also, I need your help, Shojin.
Tony.
What's up?
Thank you so much.
She's sleeping.
Tony.
Thank you so much.